So Ghana finally dropped their 26, and to the shock of no one, they didn't call me to come in as a goalkeeper because Wallacott was injured. Ofori's not going now. There's reports that Wallacott might go maybe as a support staff, but yeah, let's get to this. Goalkeepers: Manaf Nuruddin, Danlad, Ibrahim, and Lawrence Atzizigi are your goalkeepers. Your defenders: Dennis Adoy, Tariq Lamti, Alidou Seydou, Daniel Amarte, Joseph Edu, Alexander Jiku, Mohamed Salisu, Abdul Rahman Baba, and Gideon Bensa. In the middle: Andre Ayew, the captain; Thomas Partey, the deputy; Elisha Wusu, Salis Abdul Samed, Mohamed Kudus, and Daniel Kofi Tret. Our forwards: Daniel Afriye, Kamal Soa, coming off a good season, playing well at Club Brugge; Isaku Fatawu, Osman Bukhari, Iñaki Williams, Antoine Semenyo, Jordan Ayew, and Kamaldeen Suleiman. I mean, the players not on this team is one thing. The number one question I have for this roster: we have a lot of shooting guards here. Do we have enough point guards? What that means is there are players here who can distribute and pass, right? But when you get up top, are there enough players who will make the next pass that gives a better opportunity for someone else? Now again, we saw a lot of this not happening in the Nicaragua game, and the Nicaragua game is a bit of an anomaly. There are players that are missing. I don't know why Rance Fernierbo isn't on this list. We saw the drop with Jeffrey Schlupp, Joseph Paintsill. For me, those were three players I would have liked to see more in the midfield, because if you only have 6 midfielders, that means you're playing more than likely a 4-2-3-1 or a 3-4-3. I think with center backs that you have here, right, Amarte, Edu, Jiku, Salisu, you don't have enough to do that, which potentially means they're going to play with a back 4. And if they play with a back 4, my concern is, against Brazil, Dennis Adoy is a better wingback than he is a fullback. If you want your center backs to have to do everything, play a back 4 and put Dennis Adoy as one of your fullbacks, because he doesn't have the same pace he has for international competition. And that's my number one concern with this team. Their best bet is to play a back 3. Now, do they have the players to play a back 3? We'll find out. We'll find out. Because ideally you'd put Almarte, Jiku, and Salisu as your back 3. Put Bensa and then Lamti as your wingbacks. In the middle you'd have Partey as well as Kudus. And then up top you either put, and this is where, again, and up top you go Williams as your 9, Kamaldeen as your right, and I put Semenyo as your left. This is what I would do. We know this is Ghana, so Andre is playing somewhere, which means, where are you putting Kudus? Are you gonna put him as a winger? Is that the best position for Kudus? And then there's also the Jordan conversation. Do you start Jordan? You don't. There's no need to start Jordan, in my opinion. You start your youth, and if you have an issue, you have veterans like Jordan. You have veterans who can come off and provide you with some backing. But more than likely, Ayew probably comes in as a winger. So he comes in probably on the left-hand side with Iñaki up top and then Kamaldeen on the right. Then that's your 3-4-3, ideally. If they go a 4-2-3-1, which I wouldn't mind them doing, you still have that same issue. But still, you go Lamti, Salesu, Jiku, and Mensa. Your two holdings, this is where it gets interesting. If you're going to go two holdings here, Partey and Trent should be the two. You should be going Partey and Trent. And then at the 10, you put Kudus. And then you do the same thing. And you on the left, Williams up top, and then Kamaldeen on the right. But again, there is no reason to have both brothers in this lineup. This is an anti-AU stream video, but like, there's no reason to have them both there. If the game's not going in, then put AU in the second half, stabilize it there. But you gotta let these legs go, let these legs run. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on it for now. I have so many thoughts on other things, but I don't want to make this too long.